Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my bedroom. If you guys have been watching the channel, you know we don't live here anymore. However, I thought I would do one last spruce in our bedroom before I pack everything up for good, which is kind of crazy. It's gonna be really weird watching this back, but I recently got a comment asking about bedside table styling. So I figured before we get everything moved out of here, I would do a little bedroom spruce, show some bedside table styling. The first thing I did to spruce up this bedroom is swap out our bedding. Thank you so much, Brooklinen, for partnering with me on today's video. You guys know, especially if you've been here for a while, I am a big fan of Brooklinen. I love their product. I have been sharing them probably since the beginning of my channel. For so long, I think it goes back to the beginning. Such a big fan. I love their stuff, and I especially love their wash linen. It's got to be my favorite finish or textile that they have. I absolutely love it. I love that it's lightweight. I love that it's airy. I love that it's, you know, has more of that effortless look to it. I am such a fan of linen, especially their linen. And the other thing that I love about their linen is it just gets softer and softer the more that you wash it. I swapped out my Luxe Sateen, which I love as well, but I really love the wash linen. Previously on our bed, I had their Luxe Sateen hardcore bundle set in the color cream, which I loved. I had it on our bed for a very long time, but I swapped out the Luxe Sateen for the wash linen, which, like I said, is my favorite. I have had their wash linen on our bed last summer and many times before, but this time I got the sheet set, the hardcore bundle set, in the Fresh Moss, I believe is what it's called. It's this gorgeous green pinstripe. You're gonna see B-roll clip of it right here because it is the best, absolute best Brooklinen pattern I have had. I absolutely love it. I think it is just so beautiful in here. I love that it adds just a little bit of color, but it doesn't overtake the room. I am so in love with these sheets. Now, when it comes to Brooklinen, I always recommend going with their hardcore bundle set because you save a little bit more money. And what I love about their hardcore bundle set is you can mix and match. For example, I have all kinds of different stuff going on here. So I have a duvet in the solid white, but I have the moss pinstripe as the sheets. But then in the back, I have 2 sets of the pinstripe shams and 2 sets of the white. So you can kind of mix and match for what you need. You can also mix other colors, other patterns, whatever's gonna suit the look that you're going for best. It's the best. It's so brilliant. I love that they do that. And I think that it is such a good way to elevate your space, to be able to mix those patterns all in one, so you're not having to buy, you know, multiple sets and take this from this set and that from this set. It's brilliant. I love it. And I love this set. It's absolutely breathtaking. The other thing I love about Brooklinen's wash linen sheets is each piece is washed and dried in small batches, making every piece unique. Right now, Brooklinen is having their Labor Day sale. All of their award-winning items are 25% off until September 3rd. You can stack this sale with their bundle deals, so you're saving even more money by shopping this sale. This is their biggest sale until Black Friday or Cyber Monday. Follow the link down in the description to shop the sale, where you can shop this set that I have exactly, or all of their other sets, all of the other 8+ colors and patterns in their wash linen set. You don't need a code. The discount is applied automatically at checkout. All right, my bed is made, and now we're gonna head out to a little vintage event that my friend invited me to see if I can find any items to add to the bedside table, just to give it a little bit of personality and finish off this little bedroom spruce. All right, I'm at Old Brick House, and they do events. They're not open like regular hours, but they do events, and they open up. I'll show you guys the card and tag their Instagram down below. But I'm here tonight with some friends. They like opened the doors for like a VIP event, and you guys, I'm freaking out. Look at that frame right there. Don't you think an abstract in that would look absolutely stunning? Oh my gosh. And that little mirror right there. That one is $25. Even the one to the right is so sweet. But look at this primitive dough rising box, 200. I'm absolutely freaking out over this. I think it is so unique. Such a good little bedside table, or you could really put this anywhere. I love that. And then over here, I love anything like masculine and moody. So this is so speaking to me over here. But they have all sorts of vases, all kinds of stuff over here. So good. Oh, and then look at this blanket chest. Okay, so pretty. I have one of these. I need to finish it up. But this one looks so much taller than mine. It's so beautiful. Such good stuff in here at this market. And they shop for every market. So they have like a different theme and like different stuff that they shop for many months. And then they open up for like one weekend. Oh my gosh, look at these chairs. Are you joking? Those are so beautiful. Okay, I really like those. On the casters and then the nail head, those are absolutely stunning. Okay, this little section right here is so good too. I love the little milking stool and then the silver, freshly polished silver. These are absolutely gorgeous. $3.99 a piece, but just such good little treasures. Antique spool cabinet. Oh my gosh, such good stuff. Oh my gosh, look at that tiny little mirror. That is absolutely darling. 25. And they have a lot of empty, oh, I was gonna say they have a lot of empty frames, but look at this piece. It's like an old library card holder. How cool is that? Ooh, look at that ship. Let's see how much that is. 100. This dresser is beautiful too. It's 400. So pretty. Another section that is absolutely stunning is this one here. Again, very masculine, which I love, but also the barware. I just love coming to some of these markets and just seeing how they style. It's super cool and just like such a good way to get inspiration. Oh wow, look at this chair. 150. Oh, I like this little guy. I haven't seen one like that small. $10 too. Oh, and this one with the metal top, that's so pretty. 25. Okay. I love those mirrors too. Oh, and that shaving station. Can you tell that I'm just smitten? Okay, so you know that I'm here to find a little bit of bedside table styling. Oh, like this little box. Actually, this would be so good for the bedside. I love that. Very different and unique. This one's 20. Very pretty. I love that. I just wanted to find like a couple unique items. Maybe a new like picture vase. That'd be kind of cool. I gotta keep my eye out for that. I'm very overwhelmed by all the pretty things that I'm kind of forgetting what I'm looking for. Oh, okay, wait. I really like this. It's like, it's vintage. I shared one on Amazon, but this one's vintage. I got 2 items from the old brick vintage market. I'm gonna show those to you right now, but first I wanted to tell you about the little market in case you're local. Basically, they do little markets in downtown Mesa at their location. I'll actually put this right here so if you can screenshot it if you want to. Let me make sure it's in focus. There's the address and their hours and all of their markets. So the one that I just shared with you is the August 7th through 10th, which will have already passed by the time you're watching this. Their next one is September 11th through the 14th. They do it on the second weekend of each month. So what they do is they go out, they source, they style it, and then they open it up to us to go shop. And they are open for one weekend. So that's what we did. That was the little market that we went to, and I love it. They have such good prices there, like such good prices. The two items that I got, I was really thinking about the bedside table styling when I was there. They had such good stuff. Like they had so many frames that it was so tempting to get frames. And I thought I better just chill because I need to fill the frames that I have, and I didn't get those. But what I got this little vase. Isn't this gorgeous? And it's hefty. I loved the little detail of it. I thought this could be really pretty as a bud vase for the bedside table. I don't know if I'm gonna use it though, because just kind of with the sheets and the vibe that I'm going for, I might go grab another one that I have, but I still absolutely just adore this little vase. It's very heavy. I could use it for pencils, paintbrushes, whatever. I could use this for so many different things, but I loved it. It's one of those pieces that I just knew right away I would have forever. And then the other piece that I got is this artwork here, which I have no idea what this is. And I can't make out what that says on the bottom. I don't know if it's, at first I thought it was a print, but it could be ink. So I'm not sure. However, I packed up all of my art, and art is something I think you just have to take your time collecting art because, and you want to be really picky, and it takes time. So when I saw this, I immediately fell in love. I liked that it was a little bit more delicate, and I especially love the wood frame. I'm finding that I am super after these wood frames. I just find that they are just so gorgeous. Those were the two items that I got, but let me say, this was such a good market. And a lot of the times they'll have leftover items that they'll pull into, you know, the next market and the following market and the one after that. So I highly recommend going if you're local. It is such a good vintage experience. I absolutely love it. Anyway, let's get to styling the bedside tables. Now, when it comes to bedside table styling, I do kind of like to keep it a little bit more pared back, especially on Zach's side of the bed, because he doesn't like all the frilly things on his side of the bed. So typically I'll just have the lamp, a book, maybe like a pretty vase, and that's about it because he doesn't like too much. On my side of the bed, I do sometimes go a little heavier on the decor. I might do multiple stacks of books and multiple ways to decorate, or add it a little bit heftier with like vases and this, you know, different things like that. However, I've noticed recently that I kind of am getting him, like having a little bit more space to put your phone, your drink, you know, whatever, your book that you're currently reading, not just a decor book. It's kind of nice to have a little bit of space. So recently I've been paring back, and that's how I'm gonna decorate the bedside tables today. I think a summer storm is coming in, so the lighting is a little all over the place, so I apologize for that. But this is Zach's side of the bed. And to be honest with you, I don't know that I'm gonna add much more than what we have currently on his bedside table. So for me, when it comes to your bedside table, I really like layered lighting. That's one thing that I'm noticing to be such a game changer when it comes to interiors, is really having so many different layers of light for different reasons. So on his bedside table, I have a lamp. It's a pretty hefty one, but I also have a task light. Now the lamp I love for evening ambiance. I go turn all my lamps on when the sun goes down, just to help create that ambiance and that vibe for our home. It just really, I don't know, it kind of just gives this really soft feeling into the evening, and I love to do it. It's one of my favorite parts of the day, is to go around, turn all my lamps on, and really set the mood for the evening. So this lamp is a part of that evening mood setting that I do. But I also, a couple months ago, added these task lights, which for a bedside table is such a game changer. Not only for visual, I love that we have layered light for visual and to kind of add some more to the wall, but I use mine all the time to read because Zach sometimes will go to sleep before me and I'm still kind of up. I like to have the task light so I can read and then just turn it off. I put a very low, I think I have a 20 watt in there, I think. I would even do a 10. I would go super low and moody. Let me turn it on. I love it. Having just that layered light is so beautiful. I just turned on the lamp too, so you can kind of see the layered light and just the feeling it gives. To me, nothing is better than feeling. Feeling is going to completely change the whole experience in your home, whether it's for you or for anyone you have over. Creating a feeling is the number one, the best tip I can give for home decor. Go for feeling over decor. Every day, all day, it is what creates the whole experience in your home. So on his bedside table, we found this dictionary when we were in Oregon. It's in a different language, but I just love how handsome this was. So I'm gonna put this on his bedside table. And then I'm gonna go make a little, tiny little bud vase of flowers to put on his bedside. Okay, as I mentioned, I have my lamps, which I think are incredibly, like, it's just something you have to have, in my opinion. It just helps fill in the space. It helps create a vibe. I love it. I have a book because I really love to use home decor books. I always have a book on my bedside tables. I love to use home decor books as like filler, if that makes sense, and a way to elevate and have different height levels on a bedside table. So I have this one here. I'm gonna add, I have two other ones over here that I'm gonna add. And you could always get, you know, decor books at thrift stores. I have a whole coffee table book section on my Amazon storefront. But I'm just gonna kind of play for a minute and see how I'm liking like the tones. Now, because I have the moss stripe on the bed, that's why I wanted to bring in some greenery and like a floral arrangement. I actually kind of think I might go with this green one because of that. Okay, that's kind of cute. So I like to leave a little bit of space on the edge for a phone. You can do many different things. So you could really kind of simplify it and just have your books, put your arrangement if you have one on top, and you could be done. I mean, this could be all you need. Basically, what you're looking for when you are styling your bedside table is just a little bit of everything. Layers, height differences, and material differences. So I have like a high shine vase right here. I have the like clay style pot here. I have the black iron, books, and the wood. That just really helps me find balance when it comes to my styling. So I really try to find different materials and use them over and over in my home. It's the same idea as like a color palette. So I have this here, or you could kind of add a little bit more dimension with how you're like layering this. You could put your books, you know, in the back. Let's move this down a little bit, center that. And then you could also add in like a candle. Sometimes I like to do these just right in the front like that. I kind of like that vibe. And then you have all this space for a book, a phone, hand cream, whatever. And then this way you're also adding in, I couldn't find my, my pretty lighter, so we have this one. But this just adds in a little bit of that ambiance as well. Also, just a little side note on candles or different luxury brands that you bring in your home. The way that I've simplified this, because I was kind of all over the place when it came to different, you know, luxury brands, which I love a luxury candle, don't get me wrong. love. But I found really simplifying the brands that really suit my decor styles. Le Labo, Aesop, those are the brands that really just add to my decor. I do love Diptyque, but it feels a little too glam for me. Not glam, I don't know what the right word is. It just feels, I don't know, like it just does, these two brands feel a little bit more old world and they really suit my style well. So if you're looking to bring in a luxury type brand into your home, whether that's hand creams, hand wash, all of that, definitely pay attention to the labeling. I think that that really does help your decor. It is decor itself, you know what I mean? So this is another way. Basically, you're just looking for layers, you're looking for height, you're looking for a little bit of life through the florals and ambiance. So this is, it's super simple, I know, but this is how I'm styling Zach's bedside table. And if you really want to go the extra mile, turn on all of your lamps and it just gives you all of the lighting options and it's so good. Over on this side, I don't have a whole ton going on. I took down the artwork. As I mentioned, we are actually in the middle of moving, but I thought, let me spruce it up as well. I was just gonna leave it. And I thought, let me just go ahead and add some decor on this side. I turned on my little task light just for ambiance. But I was thinking about putting this here up on the wall, or maybe I could just add some layers. Okay, let me decide what I want to do over here. Another big tip when it comes to styling, just in general, is shop your home. When it comes to styling, don't be too hard on yourself because it takes some playing around and moving things around over and over again to really get it down. So that's a really big tip too. But again, over on this side, I think I'm just gonna add a couple books. I have a coaster on my side of the bed because usually I drink my morning coffee in my bed. I really like to just kind of spend time in my bed. I really love either like a slow morning in bed or even getting in bed in the evening and reading and just really, I love my bed, okay? I love my bed. It's just so nice to me. So I do have a coaster on my side, and then I'm gonna add books again. Oh, I need to move you down. You can't even see what I'm doing. I pulled some items. I think what I'm gonna do is maybe hang this one up. By the way, this easel is back in stock. Okay, so let's see. I think I'm gonna swap these around, actually. So now you can kind of see, it just kind of takes some trial. If it doesn't feel right, you're probably not gonna like it. Here is what I landed on for this side of the table. Very simple, very, very simple. Basically my clay pot, because you guys know how much I love that. And normally I would fill up the clay pot with the greenery, but I thought about switching it up this time. And because I don't have a lamp over here, it kind of mimics the lamp that I have over there, which is like a little bit of a heftier base, like more of this shape. So it kind of adds some symmetry in a way. And then I have coffee table books again. They are key for my styling. I feel like I cannot style without them. I love them. And then some greenery that kind of, you know, helps add in that life over on this side. Some artwork. I just decided to lean it up instead of putting it in the wall, and I kind of like that look. Feels very casual, which I really, really like. And then a coaster, because that is really how I use this bedside table. So this is how this side looks, and I love it. And of course my task light, but I just love it. And then I did end up getting to use my new vase that I got at the market yesterday and the artwork. But honestly, I think simple, or a little bit more simple, to me is better. It feels intentional, and that's what I love. Alright, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this little full bedroom spruce. Thank you so much again, Brooklinen, for partnering with me on today's video. Don't forget to click the link down below in the description to shop the sale. Again, you don't need a code. All of the discounts will be applied at checkout. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in a couple days with another. Bye.